There are several people who are injured today, and I'm going to ask you about your conversation in a minute with the shooter, but do you have any update by any chance on Congressman Scalise? I know that the other ones we're following very closely. We just don't have the connection to their families to get the updates.
Well, I think the updates for Scalise have actually gotten a little worse. He's in serious condition. We thought that he had been stabilized. I think he had to go in for another surgery, so we're praying for him. He's losing some blood, and we hope that he can come through this in one piece.
Do you have any, the reports are he got shot in the hip. Do you have any more information? Is it the front of the hip, the best side of the hip, or is it in the abdomen? I mean, when you go to the doctor, you say you get a shot in the hip. That's a rather broad definition sometimes.
Yeah, no, I don't have the exact. I know one of the staff members took some tough shots in the lungs, and he's being worked on now too. So Steve was losing a lot of blood though, and that's obviously a major concern.
All right, and I don't mean to ask you only about him as though the other ones are not important. They are indeed very important. I just know that you know
sure.
Congressman Scalise. All right, now tell me, you're one of the baseball players on the GOP side. It's a big event here in Washington tomorrow night, and it's an annual event. But you left a few minutes early, and you ran into the shooter?
Right, so I was playing third base. Jeff Duncan of South Carolina is playing short. I mean, had we stayed, we would have been right in the line of fire, which is something that is difficult to think about. So we went to the car. I was in the back seat. Jeff was in the front passenger seat. His staffer was driving, and an individual walked up to us and was kind of abrasive. He said, "Hey, is those Republicans or Democrats out there?" Jeff said they're Republicans, and then he turned and started walking towards the field. So it's the type of thing. It was a little odd because we're out there 6, 7 in the morning. People really aren't out there watching. But as soon as we got news that there were shots, Jeff and I, he called me, we talked, and we're like, we got to report this guy. And then as soon as they identified him and we got his photo, all three of us were saying, that is the guy who did it. He came up to our car and wanted to know.
All right, when you saw him, I mean, the weapon, as we understand, is a good-sized weapon. Was he carrying anything like a bag, or was he hiding? I mean, it's hot here, so I assume he didn't have a jacket on.
So I was already in the back seat. Jeff had just gotten in. So from my vantage point, I kind of saw him from the chest up. So I did not see anything. It doesn't mean he didn't have it, but I just only saw him from the chest up.
All right, so then you left. And so then tell me, when did you first realize there was shooting then?
We got to the hill, and we were in the gym and, getting dressed, showered for the day, and it's on the TV, Scalise shot. And it's shocking because I'm like, what? We were just out there 10, 15 minutes ago. And, shortly thereafter, obviously they identified him, and sure enough, that was the guy. You know,
the fact that Congressman Scalise is in the leadership, there was security. There were some Capitol Hill police, but they were greatly outpowered by the weapons I think that he had, the shooter had. Yet they heroically, I mean, without them, the unthinkable would have happened. It would have gotten worse. Not that this isn't unthinkable.
Well, if Steve had decided to sleep in, or maybe Paul Ryan said, I need you for breakfast, you can't go to the practice, there would have been no security. They were his detail as a member of the leadership. And if they weren't there, I think you would have had 10, 15 people killed today.
But when we think of it, I mean, the rifle that he is reported to have had, and you think of the way these Capitol Hill police officers are armed, I mean, it's considerably less firepower.
Well, they may have had that, because this is kind of like a normal detail. These guys here in the Capitol, you have a variety of firepower. They do a really good job here. I mean, you don't want to mess with them. That's why it's kind of surprising. They were staged behind the first base dugout. Now, he went to the third base side, but unless he's really dumb, he had to know that he was going to face some resistance.
All right, so then maybe they had bigger firepower than just what we see here on Capitol Hill.
Yeah, well, but if you look, they have rifles here, they have other things here. I mean, they realize this is the big league, so I think that they're well equipped.
Right. It's an important event tomorrow night, isn't it? It's like of all events to pick is when the two sides are sort of getting together.
$650,000 raised for charity already. I think we could actually raise some more and make this terrible incident do more for these kids, underprivileged kids. So I think it'll be a good event. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more interest now with this tragedy.
And I hope that they're figuring out maybe Facebook, someone will put up a Facebook to collect the money. They probably have to help raise more money for this. But
yeah, we should do it. Absolutely.
Something should be done. Anyway, Congressman, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.